Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Will Don. Welcome to episode 1 of my FIFA 15 FC Barcelona career mode series. This episode I'll be starting a new career mode, showing you guys the players in the squad as well as some messages. So with that being said, we move on as we will be playing Champions Cup, specifically in Group B alongside Dortmund, Olympiacos and Anderlecht. As we continue, I'm going to disable the first summer transfer window as I think that the current squad as is of high class and quality, and there's not too many players to add to it at the moment. That may change in January, and so as a result we might make a few transfers in the winter, but as far as I'm concerned for now they're not really necessary, as there are just a few details sorted out here. And the headline reads, FC Barcelona upon their new boss Will Don. And so with that being said, we'll be moving on into some messages and the players, and I'll show you guys the players in the squad. Alright, so now to get into some messages. The first comes from Fernando Calleau, and it reads, Mr. I just want to congratulate you and wish you the best as the new manager for FC Barcelona. As your agent, my job will now be to keep an eye out for potential opportunities to coach a national team in addition to your club duties. As you start to make a name for yourself in the coming months, different national football associations will be looking for managers, so it is important that you perform well in order to attract interest. Looking ahead, keep in mind that your league and club prestige is a key factor in determining what national teams will consider you for the job. Regards from Fernando Calleau. As we move on, we have a message from the Barca board, and it reads, Dear Mr. Roldan, as your club will be taking part in Champions Cup, the board will be expecting you to win the cup. So some pretty high expectations there as we get a good luck from the board of directors. We now have a message from the chief executive that reads, Mr. Please be aware that Luis Suarez is currently serving a suspension and will not be available for selection until the 26th of October of the year 2014. With that making a lot of sense. And now we have another message from the board that reads, Mr. Roldan, the board have reviewed our chances in the domestic cup, and we love a cup run, so we would be delighted if you could win the cup, and that is the Spanish Cup, or a Copa del Rey in real life, as the message ends with yours sincerely from the Barca board. This message I'm not too interested in, as well as that one. And finally we have a message from the board that reads, the last message from the board that reads, Dear Mr. Roldan, the board is hopeful for a successful season. We look forward to seeing how your leadership and determination can get the best out of the players. We will mostly judge you on your success in the league and have decided that your league objective of the league campaign will be to win the league title. If this objective can also be met via cup competition and succeeding through that medium, which is winning the Spanish Cup or whatever, but failing your league objective, which is to win the league title, may not be enough to satisfy our criteria. So pretty high standards, as the board wants us to pretty much win everything, as you get a thank you from the board of directors. And so with the messages out the way, I'm going to show you guys the players in the squad, and that will conclude this particular episode. Alright, so now to get into the squad, we start off with the captain Leo Messi with a 93 player rating, as he will lead the attack. And then he will be accompanied by Neymar and Suarez with the red card. Ideally we'd get him back in October, but this is pretty much the starting 11 that I plan on going with for the majority of the season, assuming we have Suarez later on. Of course, before that he can't play due to suspension, so we'll have to switch it up. Anyway, we have a 3-man midfield of Iniesta, Busquets and Xavi, and then our 4-man defensive line consists of Alba, Mascherano, Piqué and Dani Alves, as it's Claudio Bravo as the goalkeeper who will start. And then we move on to a substitutes bench. It is made up of the Germans Ter Stegen, and then we have Machu and Bartra as backup center backs. Then we have Rakitic and Roberto as backup center mids, and we have wingers in Rafinha and Pedro, with the reserves consisting of the youngster Munir, Montoya, Adriano Vermaelen, Douglas, who's not really impressed that much, and Masip. As far as the roles go, as we go with the 4-3-3, the captain will be Messi, and all these important free kicks will be taken by Messi as well, as penalties will be 2, and left corner will be taken by Neymar, right corner taken by Suarez. And so with that being said, that concludes this particular episode. I started new career mode, showed you guys a few messages as well as a team. And so with that being said, the next episode will be featuring the first match of the season. And so that concludes this one for now. If you like the video, you can click the like button. If you like it enough, you can subscribe to my channel. See you guys in the next episode. Peace.